Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I usually use my Radley Valentine decks. I will be using one this time. This is my Angel Tarot cards. It'll give us our main message. I'm going to pull one card from my Waite Rider traditional tarot deck. I'll also be pulling again my crystal energies from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. Whatever needs to come through, comes through. Also, too, remember a couple of things. If a card comes up reversed, it's a little extra energy. So, just know that it has a little more meaning to it. Also, too, when I speak about higher power, that is your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, whoever that is for you. Okay? That is for you. Now, I am going to use my Osha Zen Tarot cards just to give us a little bit of an overview. We are in Mercury Retrograde. It will be retrograde until the 18th, I believe. And then the post-shadow will continue. I think it's until the 30th or the 31st of October. All of this, there's a lot of Libra energy going on. We want to watch the 2nd because something's going on. You know that Venus is in Scorpio, but there's something where Venus and Scorpio and Pluto. So there's some interesting energies there. Scorpio, very intense. Venus, goddess of love, relationships. Pluto has a very extra energy there. So, there could be some, I don't know, there could be something that just kind of, secrets come out, things explode, things type of energy with the relationships. So just be leery, be wary of the 2nd and relationships. Okay? So let's go on, and we're just going to pull 3 cards, and generally I use these cards as advice cards. So, when I do my long readings, I'll say, Osha Zen, what advice can you give us? So let's see what we have here. We're going to adjust the camera just a touch. There we go. So we can actually see what we have here. Well, I never know if these are reversed. I can tell you that they're all the same way. So let's see what we have here. First card. Okay, these are all reversed. Now, here we have 10. This is all about rebirth. This is all about new beginnings, new starts. But again, this is something that is, it's a spiritual rebirth. A lot of this time right now has a lot of spiritual energy going on. So however you manage that. But, there's the beast, there's the lion. The lion is a little bit on the, on the wild side. But then there is, I don't know, is this Pan? Is this, there's a being that's using its flute. And remember, music soothes the savage beast. But this is all about rebirth. Now the numbers, and remember, numbers have a lot of meaning to it also. So I tell you to basically copy down the numbers, especially for your sign, put them in your search browser, throw angel numbers behind. And some people like to look at the numbers in gematria also, and then see what the message is. Sometimes the numbers can be reversed. So here we have a 10, transition, new beginnings, new start, moving on. But again, this rebirth has, there's the energies. The energies are quite big. The energies are quite colorful. And yet at the same time, the spirit is being brought to another. So is this a separation? I don't know. I feel a lot of calmness and peace from the piper. And yet at the same time, the lion looks like he wants to start roaring. But then they're coming from, I don't know, these camels. And there is the gray. So something's happening. There is a lot of energy pulling us up. I do want us to be very careful, especially going into, as we move further and further towards that thinning of that veil between the light and the dark, because I know we had the fall equinox, and that's about balance between light and dark, but I do feel that we are again, you are part of the light. We need to keep our thoughts, words very positive, because that other darkness type of energy wants to try to consume. All right, let's go on here. Okay, that again is reversed. Here we have morality. Morality, this kind of reminds me, if we were going to be using, if this was going to be the our weight rider, then this would be, to me, the Hierophant. This would be the one that's kind of being very rigid and locked in, not wanting to, actually not wanting you to have the rebirth. So there, again, I kind of feel that there's going to be a conflict, and maybe more so on that second. At the second, between a lot of the people, we're in major ascension types of energy. We keep moving forward and forward, and yet at the same time we feel the struggle. We feel the struggle. We feel like, something wants to keep pulling us back. And that's where morality comes in. And I'm not saying, yes, we want to do what is right, but this morality is very strict. It's very locked in. It's very rule oriented. It's more about the rules than doing what is right. Okay? So let's see what this one, and this one then will be reversed, so we will flip it. We are the world. We are the world. So a lot of that has to do with the Wheel of Fortune. We are in this together. We have a 10. So we have a 1010, or you can look at it as a 0101. Sometimes the zeros drop off and it's a 11. But we are the world. We are in this together. I do feel like there's going to be a conflict between the souls, the spirits that are that are going more into the ascensions, that are, I don't know if you've been hearing about like the third, fourth, fifth dimension type of energies here. And many of you, because I can't, you talk to me and tell me this, many of you have been feeling these changes and these, you've been feeling and seeing it within yourself. So again, there is, again, against the people, the energies that are very locked into whatever and it doesn't have to be, we're not talking necessarily about government rules. We're talking about what they believe to be, it's like my way or the highway. But again, there is the reminder, we are the world. We are in this together. However, this is also the Wheel of Fortune. Things have to move forward. Things have to change. And we will be doing this all together. Mercury retrograde, as I've told you many times before, I do believe has a lot of karmic, I don't want to say balance, because when we're totally balanced, then everything's negated. Everything is, it's like, why are we going, why do anything? But it is karmic rewards, sometimes karmic punishments also. But I do feel like the universe wants to give blessings. So it kind of depends on where we're at and what we want to, how we want to receive. So let's get started with our readings. Hello, my Aries, and how are you this weekend, or this weekend coming up? How are you doing? Okay, let's go on and see. Oh, I'm feeling kind of like a lot of stuff. I feel really, really kind of geared up, wired up a little bit. Feels like my heart's racing a little bit more for you. So what is that about? Are you having something exciting happening? The cards are flopping. Let's go on and see. Okay, we have 2 right now. Oh, some life changes. You're going to have to be strong through the times also. So let's see. They are reversed. They are major arcana cards. And here is the last one. This one is also reversed. So let's see what we have going on here. Now, the numbers seem like they're going to be some big ones for you too. So here we go. This is Archangel Ariel. This is life experience. This is 16, 1, new beginnings, 10s, transitions, 6. It's what number of man. It's what you make of the situation. Add the 1 and 6 together, you get a 7. That's a divine number. That's divine guidance, divine umbrella type of energy. This means something is coming to light. Something is happening. There is a life event. Now, this could be a new birth. This could be finding out that somebody's having a child. This could be a wedding. This could be something very celebratory, but at the same time stressful. This could also be something that you need to make some changes with too. Okay? But this is something that it comes in And it doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily easy, but it is totally and so needed. Again, we're in the waning moon, so this is a time when we get rid of things that we don't need anymore. So, and this is kind of doing that for you. Now, I also get kind of an aha type of moment with this, I'm getting kind of a, oh my gosh, the answer was right there type of energy with this too. All right, so a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Again, the answer was right there. Time to spread your wings. Time for you to get busy and get done what needs to be done. Okay, here we go. This one again reversed, and this one is Archangel Ariel. We have a 1-1 energy. We've talked about 1s, 10s also. You could add them together. It becomes a 2, choices, directions. Strength is about leaning on your higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, whoever that is to you, drawing upon that supernatural energy to help you through things. Your guardian angels. Guardian angels, we don't talk a lot about them, but guardian angels are extremely strong. I mean, think of them. We've seen movies, The Guardians, The Battle of the Guardians, the Guardians. Guardian angels, they're not these little wimps. They stand strong around you. So pull upon that guardian type of angelic energy that is around you. Reach out to your higher power for this, because whatever's happening, this is basically saying you're going to need to stay strong. You're going to need to kind of see this through. Again, this is, it's a powerful revelation that leads to change, but it is also time for you to act upon that change. Now, this has great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So this is one of those moments that you just have to say, okay, I can either, yell, or I can do. All right, here we go. Last card here. The Queen of Fire. Now, my Aries, I love this, because whatever this is, it's catapulting you into some major, this is positive change. It may not be easy, but this is a positive. So something, it's like, oh my gosh, I should have known type of energy. And this is putting you into your place. This is putting you on your throne in many ways. Okay? So the Queen's underlying energy is water. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fluid, emotional, but fire energy is your energy. It is also Leo and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. It's powerful. And the Queen of Fire steps in, and whether you be male or female, owns the situation. So whatever the situation is, it does feel like it is for your betterment. It may not be an easy situation, but it does feel like, it could be something like at work, and you just have to say, no, that did not happen. And then because you spoke your piece, you did what you needed to do, something comes of it, but it's also very positive for you. Okay? Now this one talks about time to spread your wings. It's time to fly high. It is time for you to fly high. It's time for you to own. It's time for you to own whatever this is all about. And I don't mean it as like, oh, I'm responsible for it. And if you are, then okay, own it too. But it's time for you to say, no, I'm moving forward. I am not sticking around anymore. I'm not staying where I'm at. I'm moving forward. I'm going after things I want. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So 1-6-1-1. Now, remember, sometimes you can, do the backwards. 1-1-6-1. Okay, let's see what we have with these cards here. I feel like I need to shuffle them this way. Whoa, nope, didn't quite pop. But let's see what we have here. And I never use these cards together, but they just felt like they needed to be. Okay. Page of Swords. Now, Page's underlying energy is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Solid, something you can touch. Swords energy is air energy. That is our Libra. There is also our Aquarius, and it's our Gemini. Very thoughtful, thought-provoking, strategizing. This is you going after it. You've got a clear plan. You're making your plan. You feel like nothing can get in your way anymore. Nothing can stop you from what needs to be done. And you're very, even though there's these birds or bees or bugs or whatever floating around the head, and even though the wind is blowing, he's not flinching. He's not, she, all this policy, pages, it can be either or, not flinching, staring dead on to what needs to be done, and is totally prepared for whatever again, what needs to be done. So, knows that, doesn't doubt himself at all, or herself, doesn't doubt at all. There's no doubt I can get this done. That's the energy. And again, both of these, don't doubt yourself, okay? Bottom line, don't doubt. Don't second guess yourself. Look at it. Whatever needs to get done, go for it, okay? I love the Page of Swords here. She's giving me a really good vibe of, no, you can't defeat me. You cannot, you can't defeat me. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy for my Aries will be helpful. He doesn't even, even though the wind's blowing, he's not even going to blink. He's like, those people that just look at you and like you say, who's going to blink first? Not going to be Aries. You will not blink first. Okay, this one is reversed. Celestite. I do like this because it's communicating with angels. You have Archangel Samuel and Ariel here. Tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. So connect with your higher power. Make sure you're doing that during this time. Make sure you're doing this with your guardian angels. Okay, so my Aries, interesting weekend. Let me know. Don't blink. Don't blink. Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me going. More importantly, no matter what this world throws at us, my Aries, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.